Here we are, guys. Let there be war. I'll be on the streets. They also took over Control Gallery, so basically the whole thing. Let's go inside, check it out. This is from one of their backdrops on one of their tours. Can't remember the name, but this shit is crazy, dude. Look at the detail. I never get to see these things up close, you know? They're always standing far in the crowd. But man, they pay a lot of attention to detail to some of this stuff. Stage right, stage left, dead center. The drums are probably above it. They got the bomb from Bring Back the Bomb. The guitar players fit right here. You got the old TVs playing the jams. Spewtrol, Bob Corman, and Davis Bradley. So this gives you like insight about the artist that created these costumes and stuff. This belt, the shoulder piece, the mask. Shit's insane. There's a lot of detail that goes into this stuff. They created their own universe of like characters and villains and people to kill off, quote unquote. Some of the guts, some of the props they use. You see these hoses? The hoses are connected to these fucking things and they spray out crazy blood into the crowd. I'll try to get some concert footage to kind of throw in there for you. This is like the original singer's mask, R.I.P. It's the creator of it all. Rest in peace to Odorous, brother. That's Revision 1 right here of the Get Up. This is like the updated version. This gigantic cuttlefish dick. This is hilarious. This thing spews as well. You can see the fucking connection there to connect it, and this thing just shoots out cuttlefish jizz into the crowd. What a time to be alive. If this looks familiar but you don't know exactly what it is, you might have seen it in like Viva La Bam and shit like that. This is one of the trolls. This thing spurts out fucking blood into the crowd too. This is the female singer that would make cameos from every once in a while. This is her costume. This is the sheep. Look at that detail, brother. These are just beat up from fucking touring all the time. The Warbs is obscene filth. Now, these guys used to get greeted with all kinds of hate, and, you know, from the judgmental religious folks and all the concerned parents and shit. That's shock rock, you know? It's meant to be shocking. People just don't get art, you know? These guys created all kinds of mayhem and madness. Look at this, is Solborg Destructo. It's just one of their characters that comes out and causes mayhem on stage, shoots blood all into the crowd. Got some more backdrops from the old tours. There's one of Solborg's hands up there, that's pretty tight. This big ass fucking monkey wrench, this big ass clasp. This is another villain's piece. This shit's crazy. Look at that detail, brother. They would rig all this stuff up themselves. This is the other guitar player's get up. This is sick. Sometimes I wonder if like or how hard it was to play and shit like this. Because I mean, they're kind of on stilts and stuff too. I'm pretty sure these are like extenders. Are they that tall? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think they're just that tall. Anyhow, this is the drummer's fit right here. That shit's dope. There's the first edition of the guitar player's costume. Very primitive. And then it evolved to this. Look at this. This is crazy. Little known fact, most of these guys are like art school dropouts. So much creativity went into this band, or goes into this band. They still tour to this day. What the fuck am I talking about? Gwar sucks. Irony in the fans that bring shit like this just so they can get sprayed excessively in the crowd. That chain, which I'm sure is not that heavy, but looks really heavy. That T-Rex is very primitive looking. I'm sure this is from like one of their very first tours. Bass player, that's his original costume here. Not much has changed. They kind of animated it, made it look a lot more cartoon-like, or just not cartoon-like, but just exaggerated the shit out of it. That shit looks crazy though. Look at that. The atomic rad roach spray. That's cool. Look at this, dude. How primitive is this? This thing must look hella creepy with somebody in it. Because that alone is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Jeez. Look at that. That's fucking cool. A lot of detail. It's like a lot of these little things hanging around. They're big fans of those little tentacles. Makes stuff look oddly gross. Just another backdrop that would probably be behind the drummer. But all the TVs are synced up and showing all kinds of different Gwar music videos and shit. It's super dope. Here's some more mascots that come out during the show. Damn, this is crazy to see up close. Like I said, I'm always kind of far away, or like in the mosh pit, you know, getting sprayed up with blood and stuff. So you're not really paying too much attention. Well, if you're in the pit, that is. But, you know, if you're watching from the crowd, you don't get to see a lot of this detail up front, up close. This is sick. Have you seen me? Oh. 555, I am dead. That's cool. That's sick. Look at those eyes. Super dope. This is their most recent singer, Blothar. This is crazy. He's also got this weird four-dick concoction. This is insane. A lot of detail. Ooh, we got some concept art. This is gonna be sick. That sketch of Odorous is dope. Bat-shaped helicopter, what the hell? shot in stop motion. Close-ups are shot in set areas, cockpit, engine room, upper deck. That's crazy. Return to Techno Destructo. Is that a comic book? So those old concert tickets back there. It's another stage prop. The hammer of the Jizz Mag. Wild. Some of this art is crazy though. There's lots of ways to capitalize on stuff like this and they were on it. This fucking mold of the cuttlefish dick, that's crazy. Rest in peace, Mr. David Brockie, bro. This is the man that was like thinking about all this stuff all the time. His funeral was talked about among the metal community. Pretty sick. He did a Viking funeral. He was in this box right here, in this makeshift coffin, and they set it on fire with bow and arrow from the dock. It's pretty cool to see. There's all kinds of videos of it on YouTube. They made a thing of it. They did it at the Barbecue, their annual concert in Virginia. It's on the bucket list. I want to do that one day. Cuttlefish. It's the puppet model. Hard end limping through insertable rubber, expanding bladder. Must purchase bladder or possibly construct. Latex pigment, 10 hours. Manipulated arm through the table. Cum tube. That's crazy, dude. There was like concept art for everything and how it worked. What it's made of, short description. That's dope. Mutilated killer Anton. Nigel Ponce. There's another demon fetus baby thing that would also shoot blood into the crowd through its mouth. There's the hole. There's the hole right there. There's the hose. Wow, that's crazy. Dave and his homie made this big ass stage sign out of foam and yeah, look at that, dude, that's crazy. You can kind of see it's made entirely of foam. That's crazy. A lot of this shit must be super lightweight, but looks heavy as shit. That's dope. Super creative, guys. Dave Brockie and Hunter Jackson, Scumdogs for Life. Techno Destructo, together with Chuck Varga, dreamed up the nightmare, first on GWAR. It's a dumpster diving art students in their mid-20s. That's crazy. Virginia Commonwealth graduate working on a movie while Brockie, Canadian who grew up in North Virginia, saved his elite screamer of a punk band, Death Piggy, working within the space in Richard Drive building, or Dairy building. There was Jackson had a workshop and movie set, and Death Piggy had a studio practice space. Lead their first collaboration when Brockie borrowed some of Jackson's movie costumes for a show. That's crazy. So it all started with movie costumes. They shared a passion for absurdity and distaste for the tasteful and overriding work ethic, fueling the band through a roller coaster ride of life on stage and on the road. But backstage, there was true drama. What? Here we got a TV showing some live footage, concert montage stuff. Kind of shows how some of this stuff works and how they used it in the shows. But look. Concocting the blood. So you get the gist of it. These dudes dress up, shoot blood into the crowd, knock heads off of politicians, religious figures. Yeah, you name it. Nobody was safe. These guys were killing everybody. Here's some of the many heads they've knocked off here. We got the Pope. We got Joe Biden over there. This right here is one of the many tanks they use to shoot the blood. Look at all this stuff, brother. Random limbs and body parts. Here's one of the cadavers that would shoot blood into the crowd. Dangling guts. Sick. Creative folks. There's a sick photo of like one of their tour shows from like the 90s. Crazy. If anybody wants to come check this out, it's at Beyond the Streets in LA. True metal folk, come out. Check this shit out, dude. It's good to see this stuff up close and support some art. Past and present, Gwar cast. Sick. Here we got another religious figure. These guys were notorious for bringing out, political figures and religious figures. That's a crazy backdrop, dude. I mean, imagine seeing this on stage, huh? Super dope. Here we got the light up Jackson here. It's from the Castle set. It says 2002. So some of these cabs are old, some of them are new. Lots of details, dude. That's dope. Oh, they even got like dyed red symbols and paste. That's sick. Got some more concept art, comic books. That's crazy, bro. Galactic Championship Wrestling. Pretty cool war stuff. Yeah, they used to do their own like zines and their own comic books, war comics. Just $2. That's super DIY. That's dope. Greetings from Earth. This is sick. Shoving heavy metal so far up your ass until you shit molten lead for a year. Damn. So much art, dude. All the tour passes, VIP guest photo working. Rock City, Detroit. Working, photo pass. 20th anniversary tour. I think I might have gone to that. Flipside, number 18, winter of 89. Damn, dude. This was like right when I was born. These fools have been doing this shit forever. 30 plus, going on 40, I'd say. Many more years to come. If you haven't gotten a chance to see them live, go check them out. It is a fucking spectacle, brother. This is sick. So much detail goes into all this stuff. Every picture and drawing is different. So much. Patches. And the different logo designs. They have so many different logos. I feel like they would do a different one every time they drop stuff. Look at that. That's crazy. A futuristic chrome looking one. This wooden plank with the zombies one is dope. The zombies splitting in the fucking blood spelling war. That's sick, dude. What? Got a logo for every occasion, man. Ooh, they got Sleazy Pete's jacket up there. That's sick. A dinosaur. All the masters. Shows. Yep, Sleazy P Martini, the jacket. I was right. That album art, that's cool. It's a painting by somebody named Horley. Killed it. It's the odorous fucking mug, dude. I need that. What? The Ragnarok flask. All the different war mugs are sick, dude. That's dope. Battle Maximus, this is a good album. Definitely recommend that one. Slumdogs of the Universe up there, that's a good one too. Scumdogs Live, I haven't heard that one, but I'm sure it's great. Got some action figures. Oh, this is like fan art, dude. This is crazy. Gwar beer. Barbecue sauce, that's sick. Rog. Okay, this here is super sick. For those that know, they would perform unmasked as Rog. So basically they would take off the costumes and perform all the same songs just as regular people. That's pretty cool. Some more action figures and play figures. It's sick. Mexico sent this stuff. Live video tapings. Oh snap. They got Gwar beer. They got Gwar pre-rolls. What else do they got? Butt of the Gods. They got some weed in here. The odorous fucking toy is dope. If I can grab one of those, I'd love one of those. Some more art up there. It's a lot to come and check out, dude. This is really sick stuff. They have a tour itinerary. Crazy. I'm sure it's got lyrics and fucking all kinds of sick little tidbits about the band. So, tour rolling case over here. I was at that one for sure. Feed the World Maggot. Definitely went to that tour. I remember that big ass maggot on stage. This is sick. It's like somebody's bedroom or something. Beavis and Butthead. They had a video game and GWAR came out in it for sure. They did. It's sick. You could even sit down and play it if you want. I don't know if I'd want to do that, but I ain't got that kind of time. Sick. All these are tour posters. Comic books. Yeah, it's designed to be like somebody's bedroom or something. So yeah, come and check this out. Beyond the Streets. Showcasing Let There Be GWAR. This is sick. I think I went to this. Marquee, June 27th, May 14th. Roll with ex-cops. This toilet earth, that's what the fucking toilet was for. Sick. Well, that's the gallery, y'all. Alright, y'all, so that pretty much wraps it up for that GWAR exhibit. Pretty cool. Beyond the Streets. If you're in, what is this, like Hollywood / LA, we're not too far from like Fairfax and Melrose. We're like on La Brea and Melrose. Yeah, if you're in this area of LA / Hollywood, definitely come and give it a look. Especially if you're into GWAR and like metal and extreme shock rock stuff like that. Like I am. Definitely go check that out. Alright, y'all. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.